How do fellas? Nice back here again with just a quick end of year video. So at the moment it's December the 21st, and yeah, it's been a hell of a year for everybody. At the moment I'm in tier 3, so that means certain areas are open. It just means we can't meet up properly. We can only go and see family on Christmas Day. So we're going across to see Lisa's mum, which is what we do every year. So that's that. A lot of people I know have been on furlough, and I've been one of the lucky ones that I've been working from home all the way through this period. Been really lucky. I know everybody's not as lucky as myself, and my heart goes out to you all. You know, I've been there before, out of work and struggling and stuff like that. So I really hope everything turns around soon. So that's that bit out of the way. Next up, modelling. What a year it has been for modelling. Okay, our year started off quite positively. We, as a Crafting Well, my wife's business, we went to Bolton and Peterborough model show, where we did okay. We didn't do brilliantly, but again, you know, people probably were stopping away because of COVID and stuff like that, which we totally understand. Okay, and then the lockdowns came, so show after show after show was being cancelled. The biggest one being Telford, which we were down to go and do for our first time. We planned everything what we were going to do, looking at hotels and all that sort of stuff. You know, and our plan was to go down and take the kids and just have a really good weekend. You know, getting our brand, our mass sets out there, and hopefully grow the business. So the business side of things this year, okay, is not as gone as well as we hoped. It's still, you know, ticking over and stuff like that, but the aim of this year was to grow the business through going to shows. We go into shows, people will then know who we are, etc, etc, etc. So that's been, you know, it's not been tough, it's just been a little bit disappointing. We're still doing okay. We started up our own website. We've got actually got a website, and we're coming off for eBay now. I'm going onto the website on its own. So the link will be down in the description for the website. I've been using the sets on near enough all my builds from the beginning of the year all the way through. So very rarely I use decals for the actual insignias at the moment. So you would have seen on some of my videos the mass sets, you know, from the Hurricane, the Tomahawk, okay, all the way through to my latest finished build, which was the 190. Okay, so yes, it's been a good year getting used to using mass. Actually, with my 109, as you can see, I've painted up ready for the actual German crosses, and this one's going to be for a how-to video on the website. Okay, you know, how to use our mass set. So as you can see, I started doing the whites. I've got a Tamiya Corsair on the go. Okay, so this one is going to be again using our master, and I've actually riveted these, even though you can't really see. I probably still need a little bit more practice with riveting and adding, maybe going deeper on some, but you know, they're there, and I know I've done them. That's going to be with a mass set, and then I've got Edard's P51 that I'm going to do as well. That's going to be another build. going through to next year. Moving on to my builds. It's been, I won't say a productive year, because I have built more in the past, but I have had more time, though less quality time, if that makes sense. So I'm sat at my desk at the moment, okay, my bench. At the moment it's taken up by a big computer screen, my laptop and a keyboard, because this is where I'm doing my work. Okay, so I'm doing my work, or sat here all day, and it's not very often at the moment that I'm wanting to come back and sit down here again and model. So it's like, yeah, do I, don't I? You know what I'm feeling, especially at the moment, because work is I've got a lot of work on, and I'm getting brain fried. So I don't really want to be coming up here all the time. So I'm getting less time up here than what I probably would have if I was working away, not working away, working normally, if that makes sense. So I've had a fairly decent year. I can't remember how many I've done off the top of my head, but there will be a slideshow after this. Probably the build I'm most proud about is the 190, the diorama. Okay, that's a really big diorama for me, with the tree, the figures, resin engine and gun deck, some resin, other bits and pieces, figures, pilot, all that sort of stuff, which I really enjoyed. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed, but it took up far too much space in here. So I don't know when the next one diorama I'll do. Maybe next year, I don't know. I've not got any plans to do any sort of diorama with anything I've got at the moment, if I'm honest. Just looking up at my small stash. No, I can't see anything up there at the moment that I'm planning to do any sort of diorama with. That could change, throughout the year. I might get some more kits in and stuff like that to review, and then look at building a diorama with and stuff like that. But we'll have to wait and see, because again, it's all about getting up here and getting the time and the motivation. I mean, the mojo's not really been there. It's been there, but it's not really been there to do anything. I think you can tell that with the Phantom. I rushed that to get that one finished. I'm not happy with that at all, to be quite honest. It looks okay, but nah. I'm probably going to look at doing another Phantom in the future. Maybe a Zucamori one. But no, it was okay, but I just didn't enjoy the overall aspects of it. So yeah, anyway, I think that's it for now. What I would like to do is wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And please stay safe and be careful. Okay? Slideshow to follow this. I hope you have a really, really Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye.